The Palace of Versailles is a sumptuous setting for some backdoor diplomacy, but nothing can disguise the gulf that separates the presidents of France and Russia. Vladimir Putin has urged his French counterpart to overcome mutual distrust and join forces to ensure international stability and security. A close aide predicted discussions would be interesting and frank. Emmanuel Macron has accused Russia of pursuing military intimidation and an information war, but said it was important to keep dialogue open with Moscow. One of his close aides said, though, dialogue does not mean agreement. The two leaders will open an exhibition on Monday marking the 300 years of ties between the two countries that began with the visit of the Tsar Peter the Great in 1717. The man who ordered the building of St. Petersburg, Russia's window on the West, was keen to learn everything he could from the skills and technology of France and the rising empires of Europe.
That is also the model for Putin. Import technologies, but not democracy.
President Putin will be coming to Versailles with an even longer shopping list than Peter the Great. Syria, the Ukraine, Crimea, just some of the topics they're likely to discuss. But most of all, it'll be a chance for the two leaders to get to know each other. But the largest painting being exhibited from the Hermitage in St. Petersburg contains a political message. It shows Peter the Great's victory against Swedish forces at the Battle of Poltava in central Ukraine in 1718, and the beginning of nearly 3 centuries of Russian rule. A war is still being fought, though, only a few hours' drive away from Poltava in eastern Ukraine by Russian-backed separatist fighters. This is the aftermath of one of their Grad rocket attacks on the village of Avdiivka earlier this week. The Organization of Security and Cooperation in Europe says the number of civilians being killed in the breakaway region this year has increased by 120%. Putin was due to come to France 7 months ago to open this new Russian cathedral complex near the Eiffel Tower. But he cancelled the trip after the then President François Hollande said Russia's bombing campaign against the Syrian city of Aleppo could amount to a war crime. The issues dividing Russia from France still look too great to overcome, but informal talks could yet establish at least a rapport between the two leaders. David Chater, Al Jazeera, Paris.